my channel. My name is Hannah. If you know me from a previous video, it's because I posted in like 2018 or 2019 and then never posted again. So here's a redo. I'm semi-new to talking to the camera like this, so bear with me with a lot of ums and uhs if I don't edit this properly. That's another thing, editing, yay. So we'll see how this goes. If you see my eyes flitting about, it's not because there's a fly in the room, it's just how I process things. So when I think about something, I'm just like, oh. So I will try my very best to focus on the camera. So hello, beautiful people, aka myself, because I am recording on my phone in the selfie mode, so hello. Anyways, without further ado, let's get it started. Back in 2023, in November, I decided I've basically had enough of these crappy habits that I've had since 5th grade, which were biting my nails and picking at my face, which you can still see the remnants of still. So yay. And I also wanted to grow my hair out. Here's a picture of a before. Ta-da. I basically have had this nail biting habit since I was in 5th grade. It is an anxiety thing. I've had very high anxiety. I have OCD. I've had depression. So it's just kind of all would be taken out on my body. So nail biting was a habit for what is the math, like 15 years-ish. And I've decided, you know what, I want to stop biting my nails. So that November, I just decided to go to Target and get those glue-on, those glue-on press-on nails, those long coffin ones. And they were like this pretty blush color. And I glued those onto my nails and I was like, I'm going to do this. So since I can't see my nails, I'm like a toddler. They don't exist. I had those on for 2 weeks before they ended up falling off. Naughty cat. Tearing up my couch, how dare she. Before I was rudely interrupted by my cat. Since I couldn't see them, I couldn't bite them, I couldn't feel them, etc. 2 weeks went by before they came off, and by then my nails had kind of grown out, kind of like how they are here, where they're kind of, you've got the pretty white stuff at the end. I had zero desire to bite my nails again. So this habit that I've had for over a decade was kicked in 2 weeks because I put on fake nails. Why didn't I think of that before? And like, if I knew it was that easy, because I've tried stopping biting my nails before. Not like that, but I've tried not to do it. And it's just so crazy to me that that habit was kicked immediately. Granted, I still bite the skin around my nails or pick at it, but nail biting, gone. And even, you know, biting the skin around my fingers, that's not nearly as an intense habit as it was with the nail biting. So it's still like a win, so yay. Another habit that I wanted to kick was skin picking. As you can see in this shitty lighting, quite frankly. I started picking at my face in high school, probably around sophomore or junior year of high school, when my anxiety was really getting to a point where it was unmanageable. It started with my nose. I used to get cystic acne on my nose, and for whatever reason, that stopped now, but in high school, I had cystic acne around my nose, and it drove me crazy because I couldn't, you know, just pop it like a normal pimple, right? And so I would just scratch at it and scratch and scratch and scratch and scratch until I'd create this gash in my face, and it would scab over, and I'd be like, oh my god, well now I need to take that off. So I would take that off, and you know, my nose would visibly be throbbing. Like you could see like the pounding of the blood in my nose. It was insane. But I would do that over and over and over because it wouldn't go away. And you know, in my mind, of course, if I just stopped touching it, it would heal and it would go away, but like it was also mentally impossible for me to not try to remove it because I could feel it. That was really difficult. And then it went to my forehead. So I would get like little ones and that would be tearing. So it started off small and then it turned into this whole big thing where all of these are scars from high school. They're not as dark as they used to be, but they're there. And then, you know, my forehead would have all these spots and spots and spots. My chin would get these. So it's just kind of like, it escalated to a point where it's just like, okay, like now what? And whenever my parents or other people would point out, hey, stop picking at your skin, or oh, are you picking at your skin? Pointing out the flaw made me focus more on the flaw and therefore would create more picking. So it just worsened the problem. So there was this assistant teacher that was in our ag class helping us grow broccoli, you know, for the experience. And if you don't know, broccoli is harvested in like January. And so it was freezing cold outside. And this was the time when I had like the scarring or scabbing on my nose. And this old dude decided it was appropriate to, you know, single me out and just be like, hey, Rudolph, like XYZ needs you over here or whatever. It was really screwed up and it made the problem a lot worse. But anyways, so I decided, you know, finally I'm gonna stop picking at my face. I ended up finding, you know, a couple things from Etsy where you just, like people sell pumice stones with like latex paint, and then you can have you know, put the latex paint in the pores and then you can just pick them off when they're dry. That really helped. There was also people who would do like little resin molds with like little beads in there that you could just pick at, which also helped. And then help with my scars, because if you think this is bad, one, it's bad lighting, and two, it was a lot worse when I first decided I was gonna stop. And so I ended up looking online for some skincare products that would help lighten the skin. I tried Meloderma, I think that's what it's called. I didn't really see any sort of difference with that, but I did see a difference with this Admire My Skin Ultra Potent Brightening Serum. You can find it at Target. It does seem that it was very particular about what kind of scars it would lighten. So ones that are right here would end up lightening very fast, and in a month or two they're gone. Sorry, I cannot talk. Meanwhile, like these ones, well, this part was very responsive and lightened up pretty much. This one I was still picking at for a few more months, and this one didn't really lighten up much, but is now starting to lighten up a bit. And here's a picture, ta-da. So there's like a huge difference, especially in, you know, actual outdoor lighting instead of this crappy apartment lighting. That actually helped a lot. That and wearing, you know, sunscreen and staying out of the sun. So I used to be kind of pale in the past year, but we went on a trip to Hawaii and I tanned up again, so that's kind of darkened my spots a bit. But anyways, I get to that habit for the most part. There's a couple here that I'm like, I kind of want to pick at it, but for the most part, 99% of it is under control. So yay, success. The other habit that I wanted to address isn't really a habit. It's more of a change in mindset, I guess. During that really high stress time, I ended up cutting my hair, or convincing my mom to get my hair cut to a like pixie cut type thing. And that was because of the two guys that I had dated in high school. So because of those things, I felt like as a sort of taking back my control, my autonomy, I wanted my hair cut. And my hair used to be like down here. So I had it short there, and I've had it short ever since. So that's been about 8 years. And I decided that same November, okay, I want to grow my hair out. I'm kind of bored of this hairstyle now. I feel like I don't know what to do with it anymore. Like there's nothing left for it to give me, I guess. So I decided to grow it out. Ta-da! It's a little frizzy because I blow dry it and it kind of gets a little damaged, but that's okay. To grow my hair out, I ended up looking stuff up again, as one does. And I found this Miel brand at Target. It's rosemary mint hair oil, and what you do is you basically put a few drops in your scalp and you can rub it in and leave it on overnight. Now my hair naturally grows fast, but I feel like this really kind of sped it up. And disclaimer, none of these products that I'm showing are sponsored in any way. I just like them and I feel like they worked for me. So if they work for you too, that'd be awesome. I would do that, and I still have a little less than half a bottle left. So I'm doing pretty good. It was 10 bucks and I got it over a year ago. So we're good on it. I was using these brands of shampoos that my hair ended up getting tired of. And so it would just get like really greasy really fast, and it just wasn't great and it was gross. So I ended up finding a brand called Kitsch. I think it's called Kitsch. It looks like this. I mean, I know what it's called, but I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And this video is mirrored, so you can't read it. But it's rice water protein shampoo. And it comes as a bar, not as a liquid in a bottle. And they come with, there's like other ones like biotin and all this other stuff, but I went with the rice water since rice water is good for hair. Guys, when I tell you this thing was amazing, this is maybe my second refill of the shampoo in a year. So it's made my hair a bit thicker and it keeps my hair cleaner for longer. So it's definitely, and it's also definitely helped to grow my hair out a lot. So it's pretty cool. Also, another thing that I forgot to mention when it comes to, you know, acne and skin picking is the Hero Mighty Patches. I find that, you know, as a toddler lacks object permanence, so do I. So if something is covered, like my nails, or say COVID really helped because I would have to wear a mask and I can't touch my face if there's fabric in the way. So that actually did help my face. My cat is cuddling me right now. It's super cute. The same thing with the Mighty Patch covers. It, you know, it's a barrier that keeps me from picking at something that I really want to pick at. So it just really, really helps. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to follow this channel, give it a follow. I'm going to try to update monthly. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you follow me on this journey of randomness. So yeah, see you next time. Peace.